score on your turn. Don't ask the score on opponent's turn. That's all. You get distracted.
You can only ask a score on your turn.
On your turn. Okay?
Okay.
एक मिनट are we ready to start? Shakil bhai, I want to announce also. I'll have to announce.
Commentator panel.
शिबू अच्छा बोलना.
काय झालं तुला काय हवं तुझं काय झालं आदित्य चव्हाण I need a scorer.
Nitin, Chandu, can you score? Oscar, score. Score करते हैं.
Yeah, I can do.
No. We don't want any distraction.
Score.
Were every chief
Referee chief.
नहीं score. थोड़ा इधर
Okay.
Okay. So welcome to 29th singles Mata US Nationals. On to my left is Priti from California. Priti won the toss and Priti elected to play. Vikas is on my right. Yeah. Play.
The first strike is Preeti. This is the first board of the semi-final of the USCA Nationals. Just settling down in my seat so we can enjoy the game together. I'll be the voice in your head. My name is Murali Balasubramaniam. I'm from Team USCA. Most of you are familiar with me. Let's enjoy the game. Let me introduce you the players first. The polarity is different, but it's actually Vikas on your left. He's a southpaw. That's his first shot from the semi-final of the 2025 USCA Nationals. There is a nicely played a defensive shot. They are going to feel each other out for the first few minutes, for sure. They're also feeling the board out, for sure. It all comes down to how you manage the skill and ensure better board positions in this sort of right now a crazy board. This is nicely done by Preeti. Preeti does have a bomb shot, but didn't use it at that point. Don't have a illustrator for you all today, but was beautifully taken out. So I'll walk through certain options that the players are considering all the time. That was a very nice position creator for Vikas. Vikas is from Dallas, highly ranked player, played for the World Cup as part of the USCA team just in the previous World Cup in November 2004. I mean, sorry, 2024. I think he wanted to pocket that, but I'm not sure whether he intentionally pulled it to where it is, but it's a good place for him. Priti is going to. I thought Priti was going to bring the queen behind the whites. I think she was hoping to pull it back. It's a little bit of nerves, a little bit of board positions. Looks nicely done by Priti. That's queen to Priti on the first board. She's such a clean stroker of the carom coin. Not sure stroke was the right word, but she's going to get rid of the black which is at the mouth of the other pocket, so that she could have a free hand in clearing the board. I think that's beautifully done.
4 white caramel on the board.
4 points on the board for Vikas. Queen was taken by Preeti. So after the first board, it is Vikas 4 points, and Preeti is yet to open the score.
You want me to brush? Board number 2. Vikas to break score 4-0. Play.
I can't claim what a break that was, but it was a decent break. It's an uncharacteristic miss by Vikas. And Preeti returns the favor. I think he has the queen on his sides, so he's going to take the queen. And they follow most likely the corner. So Vikas takes the queen on this board. So the games are brought to you by Mata, USCA, and USAF. So we thank them for the sponsorship of this iteration in 2025 of the US Nationals. As you can see, Vikas is clinically managing the board. His hope was to free up his whites there, as well as make it difficult for Preeti to have a free hand. I think the simplicity of the stroke is what I think you all would like and tend to appreciate. It was not where Preeti intended there. Gives Vikas 3 coins to complete. Not in great positions, but he would go the third pocket there. Or no, okay, that was 4th coin there. That was intentionally done. Because probably didn't expect the black to go all the way back. Preeti will have to keep the white in its same place. She will do that, and she does have an option to finish this, to score 2 and get on the board. But it's risky, so she will defend one of the whites. a piece of something bothering Vikas. That should be in favor of Preeti now. She will attempt to finish. And she does that nicely. And this should be a piece of cake. And it was a piece of cake. So Preeti is on the board now after 2 boards on the first game of the best of 3 to find a finalist later this afternoon. Preeti is 2 and Vikas is 4. If Vikas is attempted doing the third pocket on the white coin in Preeti's base was little further down, I think Preeti would not have attempted that. So nicely played, nice chances taken. Those spots on the left and right side of each player's area, there's a couple of blind spots which however skilled you are, you tend to miss it. It's generally a 50% for most players in the world in one sense, so they would not take a chance on that. So Preeti to strike, board number 3, 2, 4. That is a beautiful strike. It's not very open for Vikas. I think Preeti is going to attempt a pull back, a soft pull back. She had that angle for the white, which is closer to her on the right side. And that's rightly done, taking Preeti out of position on there while freeing up that pocket for Vikas. What you will keep seeing through the course of this game is a very offensive player in Preeti and somebody who is highly skilled in Vikas, who does employ a lot of defense offense, as you saw there. He pulled the white back, he pocketed his queen with a nice cut release and set himself up for making it even more difficult. You give more problems to solve, and that's one way to go. We were able to switch the no. No, this is pretty. So we are sorting out. We are in the process of sorting out the left and right on the score. The people are right now in the opposite polarity. We'll sort it out for you very, very soon. So you know that the southpaw, the left-hander in play right now, is actually Vikas. We're good now. The switch has now happened for you, so you don't need to be as worried as I was, figuring out why the names are on the opposite sides. That's beautifully done. You could see that there is a nice play by Vikas to take the threat out of the pocket. And one more time, they are not going to strike until they have better positions on the board. Vikas can attempt the queen, but it's a little risky, so he most likely is going to. That was a mistake. As you can see, Preeti gobbles up the queen and the follow on the right side corner for an easy, nice, smooth cut. And that's what she does. Her 3 whites are slightly out of position, so also is for Vikas. She takes it out of the mouth of the pocket. I think Preeti will not attempt the clean on the. I'm wondering whether she's going to take the white of the pocket, because that gives up the one on the left side. I think she's attempting it now. This is going to be a pickle to be solved, but she has to be very careful in not giving Vikas any position on that. Oh, she messes that up. So this should be easy pickings for Vikas. There are 5 coins on the board. So he takes care of a few there. That's nicely done. I'll be joined by Shibu, Joseph. That's so beautifully done. The flourish, as you can see, and he takes care of business. So since Preeti took the queen, we add 1 more point to Vikas on this board, and that would be 5 to Vikas after the board 3, and 2 to Preeti. Am I good?
Board number 4, Vikas to break, score 5-2. Play. Queen confirmed by Priti.
Okay, we are back live with being the voice in your head for this intense semi-final between Vikas Koshti and Preeti Jakotia. They've been star players representing the country for quite a while. I'm joined by Shibu Joseph. Most of you are pretty aware of who Shibu is. And it'll be a pleasure to cover this game. Semi-finals, stakes doesn't get higher.
Absolutely, Murli. I see this as a fight between a left-handed player versus a right-handed player. And both are extremely talented players here. So it's the nerves. We'll have to see who will hold on to the nerves.
Yeah, that was nicely executed. Oh, that is even more beautiful, right? I think Vikas is going to go for a hook. He takes the coin out of the pocket, which was bothering him. He has 3 coins pointing to that direction.
Yeah.
I was reflecting on how good stroke makers these guys are. The release is so clean. That may have been a mistake there, because now has at least 2 of the 4 coins with an easy path.
And if you see both these players, Vikas and Preeti, this look like when we look at them play, we feel Scarum is so easy to play, you know. And when we actually sit on the board, it's not as easy as we watch.
You're so right in that, but the strokes are so clean, and I think Preeti will potentially finish this. I think that was a mistake on the previous one, a little too aggressive. But she's protected somewhat, so Vikas will complete the easy one.
Vikas will go for
He's
seeing
going
this
the
side pocket on the
yeah,
right
the
side
long
pocket.
one, right? And perhaps have a play on the black there as well.
Okay.
Um, while these first couple are, she shanked that one. I think nerves are in play.
Yep.
Stakes are high.
It's very unusual to Preeti to miss those kind of straight shots, but
Yeah, let's get into the mind of the players at this point. Both
Sure.
of them conquered not so easy to beat people. I think Preeti played Kalyan in the previous round.
that's right.
Can you walk our audience through what happened in that game?
Yep, and I think after playing with Kalyan, I'm sure Preeti has come back with immense, confidence in her game, in spite of losing the first game in the quarterfinals.
We'll talk about Vikas's journey soon, but this is board 5 of the first of the best of 3 games, which determines who goes into the final. That was a decent strike, not something with which you can slam, I would guess. Your take?
Yeah, I think it's a very decent strike, and at least Preeti has another 2 more coins to play. Most likely she'll play this and take a reverse hook to make sure, a defensive shot.
Oh, very, very good guess, Shibu Joseph. How long have you been playing the game, Shibu?
No, in the US, I've been playing this close to 20 years now. And, represented a few World Cups.
That is so smoothly done by Vikas. There's a little shake there, but that was a concentration lapse.
Yeah. I think
Preeti does
Preeti
have
has
the queen. Yeah.
queen, cover, at least 2 more coins.
We don't have a telestrator today, so we'll have to try and speak to where these coins are. But that is another definitely uncharacteristic miss.
Yeah.
I would have picked her to actually close this board out, in fact, because I didn't see any problem. Even the one on her left side would have been pocketed with fair ease. Like
Vikas has an opportunity to close out. He will go for all out.
he does have that black to solve for, which he almost does. I think he has this white coin that Preeti has on her left base. I think she has a bomb opportunity as well. I think it may have been sort of a unintended error. We were talking about that one. She closes that one out with bringing it. That is nicely done. It is protection as well. It also means that I'm not so sure with 2-7 on the board whether she'll be able to. That is beautifully done. Just setting herself up nicely for her next turn.
Go for a defense on the queen. Yep.
That's you should try that on your boards when you are in a pickle that needs to be solved. I think Preeti did what she did because both the blacks are not in great positions. She still has to go for a wide queen, or she takes the rebound first, which is a mess. I think Vikas is going to pocket the one at the base. He just misses it. Given that if it's not a semi-final, they would have played this board slightly differently.
That's right. Preeti would have gone for the queen and gone for a finish. And semi-finals,
Is he
mostly
going-
both the
going-
players are a little conservative.
Whoa, that's the powder at the base of the. They should have brushed the board.
That's right.
To be careful
Preeti
about
has
it.
a finish.
Preeti should take 4 points on this board. That'll move the scoreboard to Preeti 6 and Vikas 7 after 5 boards. I think you'll see that they are going to brush the board now because
Yeah.
what you saw was, I think, there you go.
And I think it's a good idea after every board, especially in the semi-finals. It's a good idea to brush.
It's in fact for you guys in the audience, if you're in different levels and stages of playing the game, I would strongly advocate that after you set up, you clean the board, you apply more lubricant, meaning boric powder to the board, right?
That's right.
Every board.
Yep. Every
Uh,
board.
And you won't find yourself in Vikas's spot
Correct.
having to hit a piece of powder.
And the other thing, even a puddle of powder in the middle of the board, it's better to spread it out evenly.
Correct. Good call, Shibu. So this is the 6th break. If the break is good, we can see a slam. If the break is, I don't know, intentionally not opening up too many coins, I think 6-7 makes it very interesting for us
Yep.
and you guys in the audience. That was a conservative break.
Yeah. Usually Vikas's break is a little more harder break. It opens up nicely, but being the semi-finals, he doesn't want to give any opportunity there.
Yeah, if it was a little hard pressed, I think you would have seen. Yeah, I mean, conservative it is. It's a lapse of concentration, you'd say?
Yep, lapse of concentration again. Being a semi-finals,
Interesting consequence there. Nice attempt by Preeti as well. Takes that, moves the queen back. Oh, nice. He just blocks the whole pocket. Preeti has to lose a turn in one sense. Or not.
nice one by Preeti.
Do you think Vikas has the queen that he can go for, or he's going to play the waiting game on that? Wow, that was an aggressive shot.
Oh, that's a nice one again, but with the black, Preeti can open up that pocket. There's a slight opening over
Yeah,
there.
she has to do that or get rid
No.
of that.
Okay.
I think going for the black on the
It's
on
risky.
Preeti's right would have opened up the queen for
That's right.
Vikas. I think Vikas has
Because may pull back at this point.
wow, he did try to open up
Yeah.
the queen.
Nice.
It's she still has to have a play on the queen after she finishes this one. I think she will take that black as well. She's such a clean stroke maker. I think the black comes into that pocket. Oh, that's a missed opportunity.
Opened up queen for Vikas. And I see a finish here, Murli.
Yeah, he just has
Oh,
to keep
Vikas.
his nerves, and he's never nervous.
Yeah.
I think he has to make a slight play on the other white while he's playing this, or not. I
Do a
think
press cut
yeah.
on the other side.
Oh, that's a
what
nice third pocket.
beautiful finish.
With the queen taken, I think one small
Oh.
mistake. One small mistake, and 7 points for Vikas.
Yeah.
So that takes Vikas to 15, and or it was 8 points. So it is 8 plus 7, which is 15. This is interestingly poised. I think it's Preeti's break, and she has to make the most of it.
Yeah.
Preeti to
And audience, for your sake, both these personalities, Vikas and Preeti, you won't see them ever tense if you watch their faces in live while they are playing this. You'll see them very calm and composed
yes.
many a times, but their actions speak on the board.
Just a little more about Preeti as she navigates this break. Very important for her to win this board, to make a match of this first set of the best of three to determine who will be the finalist today. The other semi-finals are between Ajay Arora and Deep Joshi. That is very, very nicely done.
Queen has been covered, Murli. I can't see it properly. Oh, it's right at base. Okay.
That's why I said it was a good play, because she brought it back all the way into her base. Now I think he's going to have soft play on it. Not bad. It's still something Preeti has to address. The queen on her right side. I think she's still calm
I think
because there are a
she'll
few
go
blacks
for
on the base.
reducing the coin count, looks like.
And now she has to have the play. I think she'll cut it nicely, softly. Oh, she went for a hard shot there. I thought the soft would have
No,
pocketed the queen and gotten the
I,
white
th-
out.
I
right?
think she went for the hard shot, trying to get the queen to the third pocket, right here, the cross
Mm.
pocket.
That was a beautiful shot, just opening up the entire mouth there. I think he will pocket the queen now. Oh, nicely done. I think he has a shot with the black queen pair, which is going to nudge and play. That's
Nice
very
one.
nice. So he's going to play safe and take the black there,
Queen confirmed by
Nice
Vikas.
one.
making it nicely difficult as well. I think he'll play the
Cut and release this black and white.
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh.
It's still advantage to get a few points on the board for Preeti. She will go with the first white there. I thought she should have played the other white, but I guess she wanted to figure out if she
A
could
block for the
Yeah,
black, yeah.
I think
He'll cut and release that. He's punching it.
it's a little risky, yeah.
Okay.
So he played conservative, but he has the queen. So if Preeti doesn't get this board, I think it's first set to Vikas. That's. I think Preeti will has a finish. I don't know. I have not seen Preeti miss that coin in a long time.
Because his other black, he'll release it with the white, looks like. He messed it up.
So Preeti pockets this, and then it's home. She should get 2 points out of this, or not.
But at this point, because is not in a good position. But let's see how he turns around.
I think Preeti should get 2 points out of this. That's smoothly done. This can be tricky. Yep. Vikas is not going to play defense on that white. So many of us would have been a little more conservative, but I don't think he minds losing 2 points.
Right.
So that's 2 more points to Preeti. We are in the last board, but it is Vikas's break of this first set of the semi-finals of the 2025 US Nationals, brought to you by Mata. That's the Mana Telugu Association, an up-and-coming and very successful organization, who has been a big title sponsor for us, as well as USAF, We thank them both for bringing this live to you, as well as being a patron for the United States Carom Association.
And this is the 29th Nationals being conducted by USCA in association with MATA, of course. And, we have almost been close to a 30-year organization. A lot of players have emerged over the years, and the talent is just growing.
Yep. Good call, Shibu Joseph. He doesn't need to do much on this board. He can quite easily protect 8 points that is needed by Preeti. Preeti has to be the aggressor
Right.
to find her 8 points, or use this as
Do a hard reverse pull.
she did pocket. No, missed it. So all
Uh,
still has a.
I
Is it the board slowing down,
I-
or is it
I
the
think-
minds of the players slowing
no,
down?
I think there's a board slowing down because it's unlikely of both the players, not the coins not reaching the pocket.
Hmm. So he has to just finish a bunch of coins here, and that's about it. He completes 2 more, and this set should be to Vikas. At this point, Priti has no option on her turn but to go for it.
Beautiful.
No, it can
He just needs to
potentially be a
put
tie.
that one
Yeah.
thumb. That's it.
That's the situational awareness we keep talking about, right? I mean, you don't really.
One more he has to do.
He set himself up nicely. It's not easy to finish this particular board. I think Preeti may use this as practice for her next set. Come back more stronger, tired of few options. Not to be.
Yep, Vikas has secured the game, first game.
They're going to switch sides for the next set, is it not?
Yes,
Okay.
we'll switch sides,
That-
and if it goes to the third set, they'll again switch sides in the middle of the third game.
As I said, Preeti is going to try a few options, as in wanting to sort of practice. Vikas is basically saying, "Hey, I'm going to go for a flourish now, or not." The other game between Ajay and Deep is also well positioned. That is being brought to you live by the same sponsors. We thank them a lot. And that's being called by Dr. Nilesh Mehta and
Subbu. Narayan.
okay. And I'm sure some of you all may be enjoying that game as well. You can switch between them.
And if the audience doesn't know the other semi-finals, which is going on between Ajay and Deep, they were the finalists for last nationals.
And only one of them can make it to the finals.
Yeah. And this time, because they met in the semi-finals, only one of them
So
can make it. And in the first game, on the other semi-finals, Deep is 9 and Ajay is 5.
they're really grinding it out.
Yeah, yeah.
just like this game too. We call Vikas game 1 to Vikas.
Game 1 goes to Vikas, and they switch sides at this point.
Here are some highlights for you, or we switch to the other game
Yeah.
so that you can have a look at how that is going as well. Bonus coverage for you.
Yeah. The other thing, as an audience, you might have noticed, see how fast the game finished between Vikas and Preeti, because they both are faster players compared to the other game. Deep and Ajay, they play slower at the same pace, actually.
They're in their 5th board. They started at the same time. But interesting styles. We also have a southpaw in the other game. We have a left-hander, right-hander combination there too.
That's right.
You'll see both of them being highly clinical in their approach. There's no flourish, and their shot making. It's always careful to the point. Okay. Hey, game 2 starting, so we don't want you to miss a beat. Game 2 will be started off between Vikas and Preeti, with Vikas taking the first strike. He has won the first set of the best of 3. I think it's game on.
Yep. And you'll see if there is a side advantage or not. We'll see as the game progresses.
I think Vikas can stay aggressive because he's won the first set. He can be very aggressive in his shot making. Highly gifted shot maker. He's going to pull this back softly, I think, and that's what he does. A few problems to solve for Preeti.
Yep. Preeti will try to protect the queen at this point.
Nicely done.
Nicely done.
Protection as well as
Now she'll go
pocketing
for
her
a
flag.
few blacks.
Yeah. There's constantly some hair or some particle of something. Which he has big vision because
Yeah, I think this is the second or third time I've been pointing out, so it affects, I think, the shot ability.
So, Shibu, you have played the game at very high levels. You are the doubles runners-up for this event as well, which concluded it for yesterday. So, if you were in this position that Preeti finds herself in, what would be some of the strategical changes you would make?
Well, Preeti is a very talented player, so she should, probably go a little more offensive. Because Vikas is an offensive player, and she needs the points at this point. So playing conservative might kill her rhythm.
She's missed a
And
couple
she
of
is
times.
missing.
Would you not, when you change sides, check the board out for the speed, the warps, and whatever the
Absolutely.
micro warps, micro speed problems?
Absolutely.
I think both of them are suffering from the same.
Yeah.
right?
I think probably one side of the board probably is slower than the other side. It could be multiple reasons. Temperature difference, powder, all kinds of reasons. So
I think both of them are slightly out of position. I think advantage to Vikas at this point, having taken the queen as well. Oh, sorry. I forgot who took the queen this time.
Queen Preeti took it this time.
Okay. So Vikas is not making it easier for the Queen of United States. We're changing the polarity for you. Preeti is on the left side of your screen. She is down one set. Very nice attempt there. And Vikas is on the right side of the screen, and I
so
think
unusual.
Preeti
of
is having
Preeti
trouble
missing.
with her northeast or northeast of her pockets.
A little risky shot. What Vikas played, Preeti has a finish with this, and Preeti will carefully navigate to finish the board.
She's going to be extra careful there, and she was. And she's going to go to the other pocket for this last coin, and which is rightly so.
This is
It has to be nerves. Many of us would play the black as a defensive move, not because.
I think what costed Vikas the board is that one shot which he played, which kind of opened up Preeti's coins, and Vikas came into out of position. But anyways, a lot more to go. One board completed. Preeti with 4 points. Vikas 0. 7 more boards to go. Could be anybody's game.
Yep. Interestingly poised. Just to remind our viewers, Preeti is number 3 in the world on the women's side, having bested her third place game in the World Cup just concluded in November. So we're talking about carom royalty here.
Yes, absolutely. Both Vikas and Preeti were part of the World Cup. And yep, and they have played phenomenal players from all over the world. Got that experience, and this is the time to bring the experience on the board.
Ah, that's wonderfully done. I think her confidence is really high right now. She should play the one in the middle of the board. Yeah.
Very
Nicely
nice.
done. I think she smells blood here. She can
Go for
take
the white on the other pocket.
Yeah,
Yep.
but the pocket she fears. No fears anymore. So
We're
this
going
should
for
be a
the
slam.
big board here.
There should be a slam. Should she be able to come back on the striker on the other? Oh, I think she was going for a cut there.
Vikas is very good in this open position. Usually he doesn't miss.
She doesn't have any other option but to play a 3-coin pair.
3-coin pair. He
And
misses.
that's the problem with 3-coin pairs. You cannot be very accurate with it. Vikas is going to back himself up, I thought. And here we have Preeti looking at that, nicely done. And she's going to
A
come
hard
with a long
rebound.
rebound. This should give Vikas an option to clear some coins, not be too behind on the second set.
That's right. I mean, there is one defense for Preeti. So Vikas has a free hand, except maybe 1 or 2 coins.
It's almost like a get out of jail free card with that coin really positioned in the no man's land for
Yeah.
Preeti. I think he's going to have a glance shot on it, or first play this one.
I think he's not attempting on the other side. He doesn't want to mess up with the whites. So, yeah.
No man's land, blind spot. It gets you.
Ooh.
I think he played a little too fast there. Not much loss for Preeti. And she should get this twice.
And he's not intentionally taking that black on the left hand side of Preeti. Yeah, so that she doesn't have a third pocket or a cross pocket coin.
So he's just going to take one out. That's really cat and mouse at this point. She will be potentially going to adjust or correct a little bit, or
She
come
should
to the
just,
black.
yeah.
Wow.
A lot of chances has been wasted there, unfortunately, because of the coins out there. So Vikas is playing very, very carefully. Now
That's nice.
he has opened up. He probably will go for a finish.
We don't have a telestrator. We'd have loved to have a telestrated, don't you? It would have helped us sort of make more sense of the options the players are considering. And that's so
Very
nicely
nice
done.
double touch.
So if you're new to the game, you would not understand our language. Double touch. These are all extremely skillful shots, very difficult to master. And Preeti should give it a closer attempt.
It's a nice one. Because we'll probably cut that base. That base. Oh,
That's
hard
a
luck.
mistake.
I think instead of punching, probably a cut would have been a better choice there.
Yeah.
But it also depends on the player's strengths out here. So
That's board 2 as well to Preeti. Preeti sits pretty. Preeti. Before we start the board number 3 in the second game of the best of 3. Nine love is a good advantage. Vikas is now going to break in the third board. What's going on in Vikas's head? What do you think?
I think now Vikas is more determined this time to have his break, better break, and try to catch up with that 9 points.
He has to get on the board this time too, right?
Yeah.
So how do you know Vikas? Does he play with you?
Yes, we play on the weekends, especially Fridays, in Frisco, in Dallas,
At Vikas's place, I assume.
at Vikas's place. Absolutely.
So he's created a sort of carom studio for all of us in Dallas.
Yep,
is he
we are
right?
enjoying Vikas's carom studio. He's turned his a 3-car garage. One of the garages is turned into a carom studio, and that's where we play.
It's beautifully done. Intentional, clearly.
Being confirmed by Vikas.
Slammable in one sense.
Quite climbable.
It'll be difficult for him to navigate the two white coins in the middle.
Very nice rebound. You can probably do a pair.
Wow, just an update for you on the other semi-final. It's the first game still, and Deep is leading 23 to 6. That's marvelous control of the game for Deep. Back here again, it's she has to make something difficult for Vikas as well as take care of business here. That's what you try to do to block this
Yeah,
pocket.
I think Vikas has a finish, a cut, and a cut on the left hand side of Vikas.
Yeah.
He might go for a
something
right hand
about-
side cut.
We can never figure out these left-handers, can we? Right hand side from a Vikas point of view.
Yeah.
Left-handed right side cut. That's
Very nice.
I don't think she expected that to happen, but it happened. So I think she's better off for it. We'll see a few more coins disappear. I think after she does finish those other two coins on the left,
She'll
which,
go for a finish.
it is going to be critical that she has
I think
some
knowing
kind
her,
of
she'll go for that angle finish. Yep. Ah.
that's the I think Vikas can get on the board with this. He has a queen with him, so that should be 5 points to Vikas.
Two black
Very
candles,
easy
nice.
pickings.
board of
So
two white.
Vikas is on the board as you recommended him to be, our friend.
It's again very close match. The second semi-finals game between Preeti and Vikas. After 3 boards, the score is 9 to Preeti and 5 to Vikas. Preeti to
Board
break.
number 4, Priti to break. Score
To remind who the voices are in your head, we never get the credit on the credits for the video, so it is Shibu Joseph from Dallas with me, a wonderful champion himself, having represented United States many a time. Shibu has to take a quick call, emergency, I hope. I'm back with you. That's Preeti's strike. Preeti still has an advantage on this board, and I think she loves that shot. I've seen her play a few dozen times. How was your journey, Shibu Joseph, on this iteration of the US Nationals?
Well, the doubles journey was really good, but it just drained the energy out of me for the singles. And singles, it showed up on the board and I didn't do well.
Yeah, she doesn't have a follow here, so she is not going to take an attempt at the queen. That requires pinpoint accuracy, the one she attempted just now. was nicely
Very
done.
nice.
Just trying to.
Queen is sort of protected, looks like.
I thought she would have gone for the black white pair as well as play this white here. Again, without illustrator, telestrator, we have a lot more work to do.
Yes.
That's
That's a bold
beautifully
shot.
done. That's because he figured there's not many follow options for Preeti.
Yeah,
It may not be accurate.
Really is good two long cuts, and
The
she'll
one
go
in the
for that.
center, or she's gone to the one on the top.
You know,
That is a little more risky, but she would have risked moving the white that she just played onto Vikas's base if she had attempted the
That's right.
nearer one.
Yep.
So
Vikas
these
will
are
go for a
choices
blast.
you live and die. Vikas is hoping to, take the white out of the mouth of the bucket. With that short failed attempt, I would say.
Vikas will take that bomb shot out after the straight coin. Or the coin at the pocket. Vikas is successful. He has got like a puzzle to solve here. So let's see if he goes for defense or solves the puzzle. Yep, going for a defense. He has the queen open, but cover is a long cut away, but Vikas has the skills and queen is protected, sort of. Preeti at this point has to protect the queen and kind of maybe nudge the white or take his cover. That's right. Now it's a cat and mouse game.
Oh, you didn't expect that to be so precise that it goes through the blacks. He was hoping to take the black out. Interesting choices. Safe. He's going to push the white in a little bit.
Ooh,
And misses
Vikas
the
and
plot there.
Yep, and Preeti has a straight finish.
I call it 6 more points.
Oh, that was very, very unlikely of Preeti. And this is where the semi-finals you see the nerves coming in place.
That's the chief referee, Panna Chowdhury, who put the coin in there. Or the referee for the game for sure. I'm not so sure that was the intent. I think he was wanting
She'll
to
go for a
pocket it.
punch all out.
And while Vikas does the follow, he needs
Because
to.
nudge it and play or just a simple.
Not so sure. He's not the type to single coin defend anything.
Yes.
He has to
confirmed by
nudge.
Vikas. You know,
That's that should be 2 points to Preeti on this board.
I don't know if it's a pressure which is pulling through or it's a board, which is slowing down.
Hmm.
I'll have to ask them after the match.
board number 5, Vikas to break. Score 5.
So end up
11.
board 4, 11 and 5, board 5, Vikas to strike.
Yep, it's still within reach for both the players. It's anybody's game still. It's just a matter of 6-point difference, but 4 more boards to go. A lot of opportunity to play here.
So let's just remind our viewers that this nationals is taking place in the city of Pompton Plains in New Jersey, United States of America.
And we have a big crowd as well, live watching here at the venue. So there is a lot of excitement here. We have all the Mata family members as well as USCA, a few family members, and the players watching the game live.
Yeah, this is an intense fight, so we'd like to stay here. Just a quick note that for the first ever time, we are having the US Junior Nationals being played right now in the big hall there. We have close to 20 plus participants, and they come from several different cities, and it's a big victory for us at this point. So we're getting our pictures taken.
And
Okay,
that
thank you so much.
itself, the juniors participating in this national itself, a big achievement for USCA, and Mata as an organizer with USCA.
Yeah.
It just states the growth of Karam in the coming years to come.
Yeah. I think to make a match of it, Vikas needs to strike on this board. He's going to keep those 3 coins there, is my guess. But it also makes it easy for. It's
Very
so
nicely
nicely
done.
done. Makes it easier for Preeti to defend 3 coins at the same shot. Right? I don't know what he's thinking at this point. I think he's taking out some options for
Yep.
Preeti. Preeti will probably reciprocate in kind or not. Unintended sort of.
Sort of opened up a little bit for Vikas. I think he might take the 2 straight whites and then pull the queen back.
I think he's going to pull it. Whoa, very
Okay.
nicely done. He loves that particular stroke where he's playing multiple coins and third pockets, and also creating more problems for the opponent.
Yep. And Vikas is very natural on those shots.
Doesn't fret too much. When you try it, you'll know at home, right? She did pretty well. Sort of lucky in one sense.
I think he's made up his mind to go for a finish, looks like.
Not so sure. Whoa, it's pretty easy. These strokes that you're watching right now, especially the first and the third and this turn, is not easy.
Very nicely done.
She still has a finish though. She just has to keep her head. I've seen her do this 1,000 times. I'm not sure she needs to do that difference at this point. Oh,
She
that's
has a
beautiful.
finish at this point. Very nicely done by her.
Oh, if I was a betting person right now, I would say Preeti gets this board with 5 more points to her credit, and probably slowly taking this particular game away from Vikas. She takes the bacon home, they say.
And it's
5 more points to Preeti.
yes, 5 more points. It's the pattern. If you watch Preeti's game right from the knockouts, she loses her first game somehow. Second, she comes back, and third, it's always an intense fight between both the players,
Nail biting.
which makes the viewers and all of us so exciting. This game makes it all the more exciting.
Absolutely. Hey, having said that, I think we need to acknowledge that it's not over yet. The fat lady has to sing. 3 more boards yet to go. 2 of those strikes are with Preeti. That makes it a slight tilt. But I'm still not calling it for Preeti yet. Because it's just about 11 points and 3 boards to go. You can chip away at 5, 3, 6 points a board.
Yep.
And that would be one of the strategies to take, right?
I think mindset-wise now, because if he has to go all out to get some big numbers here, and I think
I did wonder about it. I'm not so sure big is one way to go for sure, but I think he should have been conservative as well, meaning he can't lose his board. He loses board, it's match over, right?
that's right.
You can see the confidence with which Preeti is playing right now, as you call it.
And now Preeti is playing a little bit all out, knowing that she's got 11 points with
Yeah,
her.
she takes that, and I think.
And
But Vikas is never going to be playing a single coin difference.
Yeah, because is missing coins at this point.
Has he given up on this particular set?
Maybe in his mind, I don't know if he's given up or he's thinking, okay, let me practice this and get ready for the third one. But still, there's a lot of room. Three boards are there. Three boards, tables can be turned.
He has to do something with the black bunch. Or not. Though the white on Preeti's strike zone is sort of situated well for something called a bomb shot, I think she can do it on to her right pocket or not. She's freeing up the other pocket to go for go big or go home kind of a deal. But I think she's
Go
placed
pull
very, very
back
well
at
on
this
this board.
point, I think.
Think
After
sh-
these two straights, probably he will go for a pull.
Even if Vikas simply gets, that's nice. Vikas needs to get just 4 or 5 points on this board and try and score big on his strike. He's going to take that bomb out of the equation. He was going to actually pocket that. Yeah, I've seen him do it a few thousand times against me. So, very effective shot. Slightly slow. I think board has slowed down.
Looks like board is slowed down and the players have to strike a little more harder than
That's
other
a
way.
beautiful shot. Hey, this is that particular shot you just saw Priti play. Sort of a touch rebound. Is immensely useful in your arsenal. It's forcing Vikas to bring the queen back or put it
Nice defense.
in. Yeah. I still call it advantage Preeti. If one more mistake comes up from Vikas, I think Preeti will take this one.
Very nice. He will pull back in the middle of the board.
Thanks. That is a very cunning fox playing or showing his wares to all of us. I think he puts himself in a nice
his
place to
mind,
get that
he
4
just
points.
wants to get 4 more points.
And Preeti is up to the task. Preeti can go both ways, but that should be advantage Preeti. I do call it 6 points to Preeti at this point.
Oh. Again an unusual miss for Preeti.
The stakes are so high. Let's talk about prize money. There's close to $8,500 of prize money for this particular tournament, which is something extraordinary that we were able to pull off thanks to our sponsors. And look at the skill there. We just moved the white a little away just to create the space to put 4 points on the board. We just called the board for Preeti. I feel so foolish.
From nowhere, Vikas got 4 points. I mean, and with so finesse, and he's got this 4 points.
Now this is going to be a crucial strike, Shibu.
2 more boards. Preeti has strike advantage on the 7th
Seventh board,
board.
Vikas
Let's see
to
how the
break,
strike
score
comes up through.
9-16.
Once again, sit down, don't go away. This is going to be exciting. We know Vikas very, very well. He's a top-ranked US player. It's board number 7, game on, 9-16.
Vikas's break?
It is because it's 7th break.
Oh, yeah. Preeti
It's
has
a 7th break on the second set.
This break is probably the most crucial break for Vikas. And if he can secure about 4 or 5 points, then it's anybody's game on the 8th board.
Play.
Was that intentional? To go soft on it? I think he does need those 4-5 points on this board. Probably intentional. I think his on Vikas's right hand side, that mouth, I think he's going to clear up, but he has multiple options. That is one of them. And after he pockets that coin there, I think he is going to play a rebound or a shot to bring.
Vikas is in a very good position at this point.
He's giving him more problems to solve. This is a lot of problems to solve. How would you approach this, Shivu?
I think I'll go for the black switches on the base first.
She missed it.
Yeah.
Oh, so much at stake. I'm sure her heart is pounding at this point. She has to make the most of this.
Preeti is
This
in a little bit
set.
of problem, but she'll try to protect the queen somehow. No, it didn't. The striker didn't
missed.
hit the queen. Vikas has pretty much everything open, other than maybe 2 coins or maybe 1. He will go for the queen and the cover. No, this is so unusual of Vikas. Is it pressure or is it the hurriness to win the board? We don't know.
He still can get those 3-4 points if he navigates this.
Preeti has pretty much, other than these 2
Yeah, those are
coins
the
on the board, she has everything else. Oh, everything else sort of with her skills.
I think the intent that she's expressing is so beautiful. Oh, she's feeling it now. It ain't easy for Vikas either. I think it should be a hard rebound.
The way Vikas came back initially looked like the board was solid in his position, favoring his position, but right now it's out of position for him.
That's beautifully played by Preeti. She still has that coin on her left that needs some work, but she does have protection for
Just
the
take
white.
black out from there.
She's
Go
just
for
gone
it.
for the finish.
Yep.
Again, he's not the single coin defender, so he will potentially complete that.
I think he might take these 2 straight and then defend the black.
He has to do that, but I don't think
He's going
he.
for it.
So I'm not sure. I've seen the best of the best from all over the world potentially defending that coin. It is simply not part of Vikas's mental makeup.
5 more points to Preeti, and the second game is kind of secured for Preeti. It's 21-9, and it's Preeti's
Oh, they just
break.
call it, yeah.
They
So
call
it
it.
was Preeti's strike. So I think there was a nod, shake, wink, as in, hey, we can move on to the third game. They're potentially going to take a 5-minute break, and so will we. We'll just come back to you as quick as possible. This is
Audience,
game
hang
2.
on.
We are trying to.
Hang on there. The third set is going to be exciting. I promise you all it'll be exciting.
Yeah, bonus coverage for you. This is a game between Deep and Ajay Arora. The scoreboards are coming up for you in a second. Yeah, game 1 was taken by, or it's okay. It's the second game. First set to Deep. there's anyway live coverage for you on the other channel. Deep and Ajay are extremely skilled players. They played the finals of the 2024 Nationals. Deep besting Ajay. It's a strong mix of offense, defense skills both players have. So it's board number 3. Ajay, I think 2 high-scoring boards there. Ajay has a score of 10 and Deep has a score of 8 after 2 boards. So they must have finished very strong in each of those boards. Hey, we'll let the other coverage continue. You can switch to the other coverage as well and show us your love. If you like it, say something about it. If you don't like it, just keep it to yourself.
We'll be back again shortly after.
Yeah, just a couple of minutes. We'll get this third rodeo started.
score Ajay Arora 12, Deep Joshi 8. Board number 4 to start, Ajay to break. Play.
Can someone call Preeti, please? Semi-final, we are about to begin final set. Vikas to break. No, sorry, Preeti to break.
Coffee time.
Hmm?
Coffee time.
पाउडर मिक्स तो नहीं है ना?
नहीं
ये सरको पाउडर.
सुरको बोर्ड थोड़ा सा
क्या करे, कल बारिश भी हो गया बहुत, आज भी हो गया बहुत.
अभी भी वही होगा.
सेंटर में ही खराब है.
Hey, game 3 is on. We are back. You're back. I'm sure you're back with some popcorn too. This is going to be thrilling. Reminding you that this is set 3 decider to find who the finalist is going to be in the 2025 US Nationals. Bringing it to you live is Shibu Joseph with me.
Hey, you're seeing the final, the third game match, and it is going to be exciting. Hang on for 40 more minutes. It's anybody's game, and this is a match you want to watch between Preeti and Vikas. Both are aggressive players. We'll see how the aggression turns out in this final game.
They've had their bio breaks and a few replenishing drinks for sure. It was Preeti's break, and it's poised evenly. That surely qualifies as a mistake.
Yep.
She didn't intend that for sure. The boards are fast sometimes and slow sometimes.
I don't know if they cleaned the board after this second game. Not sure, but looks like the board is running as it's supposed to run.
He took care of business there. He does have a path to a finish. Knowing him, he should attempt. He just about nudged it wrongly, I would think. But he is going to have a cut there. Yeah. That required a very deep and hard cut.
Yeah, Preeti missing, and I think Vikas does have a finish. If he pockets that long cut, he will go for the finish.
Nerves. Hey, they both won a set each. As we call this game for you, be voice in your head. It's still nicely poised. It will be.
Vikas will go for a finish. He has to be careful. If he misses, Preeti has a finish. So,
But he did take the queen, so I think. And it should be one more nice soft cut. And
Yes.
he does just that. Wow,
That
that's
was
a big advantage. It's
big
7
advantage,
points.
and you see how the last shot was played with such a nice finish, and without even thinking about the opponent, without thinking in his head that what if he misses,
Oh,
and that's the nerve these players carry. You know, the top line players carry.
And getting 7 points off Preeti's break on the very first board of the third set, best of 3. This is nicely done. Just one mistake.
Yes.
Literally, it was just one mistake, and she had to pay her due for that.
And I think Vikas might go a little more confidently on his break now. A little more all out. That's my thought process. Let's see how it progresses. Keep watching. This is the second board of the semifinals between Vikas and Preeti. Hang on. We will have the results in the next 25-30 minutes. Just 7 more boards to go. Keep watching, guys.
Okay. Strike 2, second board, best of 3, third set. That qualifies as a nicely done strike. What would you do? I'm asking you, the viewers in the audience, what did you do? You found Vikas's answer for sure. Soft touch, nicely done. Took 3 coins out of position for Vikas. I think that since they switched sides this time for the third set again, they'll probably do it after 4 boards or 12, whichever is
After
earlier.
13 points or 4 boards, whichever comes early.
So they have to relearn the board dynamics a little bit. I think that's why you saw Preeti missing a couple of times on both sides. Just a little bit of an adjustment.
And most of these top line players, they pretty much know, before they sit on the board, they kind of, sense the board, do some practice shots, and, kind of know the running of the board.
It all depends on who takes advantage of the mistakes in one sense, or also, play the percentages in one sense.
Who took the Queen, Murli? I missed that part. Oh, Vikas? Okay. Okay, got it.
I don't know whether you guys noticed on Preeti's base, the powder is sticking to the base a little bit. I don't know whether they cleared up the board before that, or the additional powder put is causing that.
Maybe looks like the additional powder might be causing that.
Yeah, that's the difference I was talking about, Shibu, which very rarely is employed by. That's nicely done by Vikas. Single coin difference.
Right.
He knows he has an advantage now.
Right.
And Preeti
Preeti
has to be
has
very
to
careful.
defend something at this point, to protect the board.
That's a missed opportunity for sure.
Vikas has a finish at this point. Why is Vikas missing? Very unusual again of him missing. Is he playing too hurriedly or wanting to finish the board quicker?
Anxious.
Not sure.
Anxious. Anxiety.
Anxious.
Oh, he has to take advantage of this.
Probably would go cut on that thumb. I think he should cut on that thumb. He'll get some space. See, he would have got space if he had put that thumb, because there is a defense on the right side of Vikas.
That was a sequence issue, right? But I think there's this problem to be solved as well for her. He still has the same choices. Preeti does have a very long middle of the board cut to deploy.
I think Preeti will go for a finish. She'll go long cut on that black, which is right on the center of the board. Is it a board problem?
That is a nerve problem. Even before she started, she had multiple times she had to reset. So I think it's a bunch of nerves happening right now for both. That black at the bottom there on Preeti's right side.
What I've seen top line players, they would take the straight and then defend the white and get the black out of their place. At least there's one. And Preeti is working with the striker and the paper, probably, making sure the running is there.
Yeah, I think she requested the umpire to, work on a striker a little bit. I think there's a problem with the striker. So what you're saying for the different kinds of audience, here we are making sure the striker flows smoothly, and typically we use a sandpaper, high grit sandpaper, so that we can smoothen the surface a little bit. She requested permission from the umpire.
Yep.
As well as the player, of course. That was what you expected to do in the previous one.
Yep, that's what exactly defense.
That is nicely done. He'll push that black down while pocketing
And
white.
go for a third pocket
He's
on the white.
going for the same pocket, and that's the right thing to do.
Ooh.
Now, how would you defend this, Shibu?
I'll keep that black in check and probably defend that, take that white out, which is closer to the pocket. And then you have two defense instead of one.
No choice is easy. And
Is there a gap?
Yes.
Preeti can take through the gaps, a slow shot.
Vikas, you mean?
Oh, Vikas, sorry.
So that's highly playable, almost like putting a golf ball, knowing where the thing is going to break. The speed control is very important. He missed it, but he would have made it many a time. 5 more points added to Vikas. Vikas is 12 after board 2 and set 3 of the
Semifinals. And 6 more boards to go. There's a lot of room here for Preeti to come back. It's Preeti's break. She normally has a very good break. And I think, keep watching, guys. This is going to be fun. I think it will go all the way to the 8th board, and it could be anybody's game. Keep watching.
Go grab that popcorn. Come back. Let's watch it together.
Play.
That's a very nice break with a bomb opportunity. And she is so good at utilizing it.
And I think Preeti is going all out now, a little more aggressive than before.
Hey, while she navigates this, I just have an interesting update for you. On game 2 of the other semifinals, Ajay is clawing back after board 4. It's 16 and 8. Just to keep you informed. Because there's a lot of problems to solve here.
Yes. Position is not tough. He will pull back everything. Okay. Good pull. Very good pullback by Vikas.
It's such a beautiful defensive play. Wow, just wow. Just giving him opportunity to.
And viewers, you have seen how the position changes from minute to minute, with just one stroke. The favor of the board from one person goes to the other person so quickly with just one right choice.
That was an interesting choice. Just to take the blackout, yep. But not as effectively as she would have wanted. She does have a good, decent board position. I think she's going to get the queen back. Typically, that should have come all the way back to her base, but that didn't happen this time. And would you go for the queen or bring the queen back? Pretty nice.
Queen is sort of protected. Preeti doesn't have a straight queen, but I think she'll go for that long cut. She's trying to protect the queen or the bomb shot.
Oh, that's beautifully done. She just
Very
enabled
nicely done
herself,
by
yeah.
Preeti.
We'll see a flourish here with that bomb shot. Oh, that's a great miss.
And Preeti kind of sort of has a finish if she plays it well.
That's a big board too. 9 points if she is able to close this out. She will have a slight pickle.
Yes.
She solved for it nicely. But created another problem, I guess. But she would, given the 3 blacks on the board on the right side of... she didn't clear herself out, but she will back herself to make this long, deep, soft cut. And she does exactly that. That's 9 points and a big wow.
Black element on the board of
Yeah,
9 points in favor of Preeti.
So that is game on, guys. I told you, bring your popcorn. Let's enjoy this. 9 and 12 is much better looking scoreboard for Preeti and all of Preeti's fans watching all across the world. So that's nicely done. So I'm going to cover the next board for you. It's Vikas' strike. I thought there's just one mistake. You pay quite a bit for one mistake. I'm talking about the bomb shot that failed for Vikas. Board 4, Vikas. Very, very, very good looking strike. He has a path to at least 7 coins, if not more. 6 for sure. He pushes that in, blocks the pocket, and I think he will complete, or he's going for a pull right away. I think because of the 2 whites at the base, he did make it. So he has a good, strong chance of a nice slam. The queen and white pair, or not. Oh, this is something for Preeti to pocket both. Yes. She clears up that pocket for herself. And she does have the queen, black pair, but she wants to play it safe. Let Vikas do the hard work. That queen, black pair is existing, but I'm not sure. Yeah. Better safe than sorry. I think we do have a very nice... if he sees that, but I think he will have to take care of those first. Yeah. if I were you or you were playing, what should you do? That's a typical question I keep thinking about. Um, yeah. And now we have Preeti trying to be circumspect. We missed the plot somewhat a little bit there. Technical difficulties or not. That was one intelligent Hail Mary. Oh, that was the queen cover.
Oh, that was a queen cover. Okay. I think Preeti was totally out of position and she just wanted to create room for the black.
Hail Marys do happen. Hail Marys
Yes.
is part of the strategy, one would think. Oh, that's marvelously executed. That has his favorite shot. I
Very
think she
nicely done.
she would have wanted to do a little more
Yeah.
there.
Do that again.
His favorite shot again.
Looks like she's probably going to pull. No. Nice one.
Nice choice.
Looks like a cat and mouse game now. Nobody wants to give up the board at this point. And they're so close to each other, 9 to 12.
That may prove to be costly. He can take the
Vikas probably
queen.
will defend the queen.
No, I think he's going to go for the queen, and
Okay,
yeah.
he's going for it.
because he has that what is perceived to be a protection on the
Queen confirmed by
on
Vikas.
his left side. He's going to punch it softly.
Very nicely done.
I think she would finish one, and she misses it.
Ooh, that was unusual again from Vikas. Preeti probably
Strike a
will
problem.
take this 3. Yeah.
It's another mess. Vikas has the queen with him.
Rebound is a tricky one because it's not straight. He has to hit on the side of the black. Yes.
That makes it interesting for the audience and us, right? This should be easy pickings for Preeti.
No. This is so unusual of Preeti.
This is
Murli,
the
what do
time
you
for-
think? Is she under pressure or is it just anxiousness to finish the board quickly in her head? She's just thinking, I'm going to finish the board, secure some points.
This is there are about close to 50 to 70 people watching live. There's a lot of oohs and ahs that are happening as well. And if I was in that pressure cooker situation, probably it would have happened to me as well. Happened to every player, right? I mean,
Absolutely.
for people who watch cricket, you watched the RCB CSK game yesterday. That was a battle of nerves too. CSK should have won that game, and they just lost the plot in the last couple of overs. So anything can happen. Stay tuned. 17-9 advantage because break or Preeti's break. Does it switch sides? Why did they switch sides, Shipper?
The rule is on the third game when it's a best of 3, after 4 boards or 13 points, the players have to switch sides so that they get an equal advantage or disadvantage, whatever you call,
Of each side.
of each side.
That's a little bit of relearning to do on the pockets as well, right? recalibrate that.
Yes.
Preeti has to find a way to score on this board. I don't know about you guys watching, but for sure my heart is pounding. And I'd rather not speak. I'll just wait for the magic to happen.
Nice one by Preeti. So just drop the black. No, it didn't drop.
That's a wasted turn for both of them. So you talked about nerves. It's on all sides.
Because we'll go for that pull.
And also
No.
the idea that they switch sides.
Yeah.
We talked about relearning, and she deliberately kept that the pocket which Vikas has to lose a turn to protect, and that is what the result was of not pocketing both the white and the black.
That's right.
Let's talk about the clean striking that you're now watching. That requires a lot of practice, a lot of skill, and wanting it more. I think that is what we're seeing right now. Bring the queen back somewhat.
Ooh, almost there. Still, this board is kind of anybody's board. I know Preeti has only 3 coins left on the board because has double that number. He's trying to defend.
Yeah, that's the right thing to do.
Yep.
Give her, assuring himself of a few more turns, because though he has those multiple blacks that he could have easily pocketed, which I thought is going to do now, but he's going to bring back. Whoops.
I think, what is Preeti going to do? Pull back? Yep.
Is the queen black pair available to Preeti? Maybe perhaps now, right? He's going to take that out.
Nice one by Vikas.
He's going to probably place.
Still has the coin on Preeti's base.
That is a nice choice, but he would have hoped for the other black on Preeti's
Do a
base.
cut ribbon.
Beautifully done.
So kind of Preeti is now at a slightly better position than Vikas. Let's see how Vikas navigates this. Vikas is a very skillful player. Both are. And we'll have to just see.
It's a mistake.
Not a great planning at this point by Vikas, but Preeti will definitely capitalize this. Probably a cut.
A deep cut.
She has a support on the other end.
So you're not watching this. She has moved her body position in her seat to be able to do just that. It's very difficult to get to the exact
That's
contact
right.
point that it offered. It'll be very difficult for him to protect that. He tried that, but we now have 8 points to Preeti. Come back.
17 all. The excitement is on. Both are 17 all. I think Murli, that shot by Vikas, he should have been a little more careful on that shot. Just simply pulling back, I think. That felt like a little reckless shot.
He was banking on the no man's land coin,
Yeah.
but didn't work out for him. Hey, game on. 17, board 6, last set, 1 set each. What else can you ask for as an audience? Whether you're a supporter of Vikas or Preeti or both, this is something to watch. Mistakes are being made, nerves are in play. Vikas to strike, board 6.
Good break by Vikas. I feel this time he'll be a little more careful, and you know, in his selection.
I think we talk in most sports. We talk about momentum, and that momentum is squarely with Preeti at this point.
That's right. And I'm sure after the previous board, she might have gained so much of confidence coming back into the game with 17 all.
We don't want to second guess what's going to happen, who's going to play what. It's been such a fascinating thing to call this game for you. It's fascinating to watch some highly skilled United States players displaying their best for you. This is such a crucial board, and I think we're going to see some fascinating skills here.
Audience, quick question to you. Are you excited watching these games live? Leave us feedback on the comment section. The video quality, everything else. The players. I'm sure you're excited watching the game. And hang on, 3 more boards to go.
Team confirmed by Vikas.
Queen covered by Vikas.
Very nice one. He was going all out.
This could. Oh, that was an opportunity
That
for
was
game
very
over.
close.
The game would be done.
Preeti in a little bit of problem, but let's see how she navigates this.
Duck, 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 duck.
Um,
That should be
Will
a slightly
this be a
hard
winning
punt.
shot? No.
Almost. We still have more boards to go. Shibu.
Yep.
She does have a shot
She
there.
has to reduce the coin quickly and see how she goes for a third pocket. No.
That should be 5 points to Vikas on board 6 of the third game. The best of 3 to decide the
Preeti
finalist.
just survived on this
potential,
board.
yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, it was not easy, just to make sure the audience understands.
Right.
It was not easy on that last coin for Vikas. It has to be sort of brute force there, and he did try it, and it sort of came back on him, but he still secured the board. 22-17, board number 7. Preeti to strike.
This break, she'll try to get. I mean, her goal in her mind would be try to get at least 5 or 6 points, if not close the board.
It looks good. She moved that ever so slightly to have a play. She'll keep the one there, but she should finish those 2 coins on the other side. And she's going to move the black even further down. Just so. Now, the choices you make are the choices you have to live with. Perhaps after that straight.
Oh, this is unusual of Preeti.
She needed the advantage there, Shibu, is it not, of bringing the queen back to her
That's
base.
right.
And
Because it's kind of out of position at this point, he will try to pull back. He has to pull
Lucky.
back very carefully because anything opens up for Preeti, she has a finish. Going for it. Oh, costly
That's-
miss.
costly, ghastly. She did back herself to make that queen.
Oh, this is again another costly miss. I think this time Preeti will go for the center queen.
Good call.
Yeah, and she will be a little extra protect. Oh, probably she's going for the long cut. Okay.
Once bitten, twice shy. I have done this before when I missed a previous similar coin. Typically, based on different parameters, of course, not do the same thing. I would be like second guessing myself. The queen is still easy pickings for Preeti.
Vikas is trying to protect the game first.
That's a happy mistake in one sense.
Yeah.
I'm sure it was not intentional, but puts him in a much better position. Nice. She will have to protect the pocket. Oh, awesome. You should try that out.
Now
home.
she'll go all
You'll-
out and good chance here. Okay.
I didn't know that she had a good play on the on her follow, but
Because-
I think he will make it safe in the sense of not losing the game on that particular board or not. But happy thing is the queen
No,
comes
but
in the middle.
still she has an opening on her right hand side. She'll go all out because it's 8 points on the board and it's a game if she goes for it. So she won't go for defense at this point. It's touching. Probably it's not as straight as we thought.
She can't move the white way deeper in the
No.
pocket. She still doesn't lose the game yet, but she loses a strong advantage or potential advantage. It is not an easy shot to make, though. We should say that.
Right.
Folks
Because
should
it
not
was
think that if she
touching
misses
each
it,
other. It was not a free coin. So
That is a good choice because he still fancies a chance that he's going to get back. It's not an easy coin to pocket that. He will take care of 2. Now it totally depends on what he wants
because
to do.
we'll go all out, cut and misses 2 points to Preeti.
Board 7 in the books. It's 19 and 22. You still don't want to watch this live?
Audience, aren't you excited? You didn't waste your time watching this semi-finals. Such a thrilling match going on a Sunday morning or evening, wherever you're in part of the world. But keep watching. This last board, 5 to 8 minutes to go, and we will have a winner soon.
It's a 2025 U.S. National Championships. This is a semi-final game. Best of 3, so evenly poised. 1 set to each of them. And this is the 3rd set. Last board. Who blinks first?
And we are seeing lots of crowd heading towards the game in live, wanting to see this final board. They are all excited. The audience are nervous, tense. I'm sure what's going on in the minds of the players.
And the commentators are also nervous. Both lovely friends of ours too. But at the same time, we love bringing this live to you. Thanks to our sponsors, Mata America, Mana Telugu American Association. They've been the title sponsor of the sport, USAF, as well as United States Carom Association. Let's get back live to the game.
Vikas has nice open coins there. He has opportunity to take at least 5, 6 coins at least. All straight coins. So let's see how he navigates this.
The score is interestingly poised. The score will make you choose different things. At this point, he's going to take that white there. Misses it.
Misses that.
She's going to get the queen back down a little bit by playing black. She does just that and does it effectively. this could be anybody's game. We keep talking about nerves, but trust me, guys, whichever sport, wherever you're playing, nerves are a significant part of it. The mental strength is a significant part of it. It cannot get any more critical than what you're watching. Hope you're enjoying watching this.
Nice
That could
one.
have pretty much been a big mistake as well, but he has some protection in terms of not.
Preeti in her mind is thinking to protect the queen instead of going for all the blacks.
It's going to be quite difficult to do it. That required so much precision. It still opens up the queen, which is what Vikas is going to attempt.
Nice one by
He
Vikas.
takes the queen, he takes the cover. He doesn't miss that.
He'll take the thumb and one more coin. No.
Let's see what the Queen of the United States Game Association does. She can still win this.
Oh, I don't know if it is the player pressure or the board which is slowing down.
He takes this coin and it's Vikas in the finals.
That's it.
It's Vikas in the finals. Unlike cricket, there's nothing called no ball here for
Unless there is a double due.
that's the equivalent of no ball. But I think they'll gracefully shake hands very soon. Vikas has done extremely well. Now it's almost like there's no pressure anymore.
Nothing,
The
They have
valve
to
is
just
off,
complete the board so that the scores are in.
and the viewers are given the full experience of watching the entire game.
I hope audience, you guys have enjoyed the semi-finals, watching both the semi-finals. In fact, Vikas versus Preeti and Ajay versus Deep, and we have a clear winner on one of them, which is Vikas Kosti from Dallas, Texas.
The scoreboard should read 20-22 final set, Vikas's favor at the end of the next two shots, or maybe the other way around, 24 and 19. And it is 24 and 19.
Yes, and we have a winner here, Vikas Kosti, and hard luck to Preeti, but what an excellent play by both the players. Truly, the audience here and live enjoyed it. Commentators, we enjoyed the game. I'm sure you guys are enjoying it, and wait for the finals. We'll soon have a final very soon.
Hey, thank you so much for being in this journey with us. We hope to have added some value in watching the game for all kinds of audiences. It tends to pick up over the course of the next few weeks. We have thousands and thousands of people watching it. So hopefully you'll enjoy this journey again. You want to rewatch it, you should have a magnificent time doing it. Thank you